Alright, hello to the YouTube. So I just wanted to come back on and make another follow-up video of the Craftsman leaf blower. So if you watched the last one, we went through, we unboxed it, we did what we had to do, put it together, put the nozzles on, and we still have this concentrated nozzle, which I haven't used, and it's been a few hours. So what happened was, and this is kind of irritating, not really irritating, but it was an inconvenience. The carburetor setup on this wasn't tuned. So I was kind of hoping that, and I was leaning towards that was the problem. So the carburetor essentially was not completely in tune. So the startup sequence on it was all situated to the point where a choke would work. But as soon as you took the choke off, the run position of the screw was not put in like to the right length inside of the carburetor. So the run screw, which is the bottom one right there on the bottom, right where my finger is, that one had to be adjusted about a half turn in. So in fact, if you look at the side there, you see that blue line? Yeah, that's where the screw is supposed to be pointing. And beforehand, that bottom screw right there, do you see the little hole on the bottom screw? If you can see that, let me move the phone. That little screw that's pointing towards the H, that was like in the complete opposite side. It was on the side closer to the engine. So I moved it about half turn, and as soon as I did that, the thing ran great. Yeah, it runs perfectly now, actually. It starts right up within 10 pulls, like the instructions say. It runs great. I've actually had it running a little bit just a little while ago, but I'm going to go ahead and try and start it with one hand. So let me just bear with me. So as you can see, it runs perfectly. No problems whatsoever. It runs, and yeah, it runs great. I don't understand, why it was sent from the factory without being kind of like adjusted. That one's still on the factory adjustment and works perfectly fine. But this one, it just wasn't. So a few hours after I got it, I had to run some errands. I came back and I got a little screwdriver, put it in that hole right there, and that was able to turn it to half turn. And then, it ran great. So it was as simple as that. It was a very simple, easy fix. I'm glad it wasn't something to do with the leaf blower itself, where I had to send it back to Craftsman and do all that stupid stuff. But I didn't have to, so I got lucky. And yeah, well, not really lucky. I kind of had faith that it would work. It was just something simple, and I was right. So I'm glad about that. So I just want to make a follow-up video, because at the end of the last video, the first video with this, after unboxing it from the box and everything, it obviously wasn't running, so I kind of ended the video as to it was not running right, and I would make a follow-up video, which is what I'm doing. So, yeah, if you have any questions or comments or concerns, feel free to let me know. And my next video, because the chainsaws I have, this is the only one that's working. The two pull-on Pro Elite chainsaws aren't. They need to have their carburetors either replaced or adjusted. Probably replaced on the one. The other one might just have to be adjusted again, not sure. But so my next video, which will hopefully maybe be tomorrow, I'm going to do a full-on in-depth review of this chainsaw. Meaning I'm going to start it up, show you guys how it cuts, go turn it off, show you how easy it is to clean, which is fairly simple and straightforward. There's a few things on it that I really like. And then I'm just going to do a real in-depth review of that and like kind of a home ownership, how it's held up. Then this one, I'm going to do the same thing towards the end of the winter after I've used it enough to like blow the snow off of cars and stuff. And yeah, so that's just a follow-up video, and I hope you all enjoy. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.